Hi, I'm back doing an energy reading for Sagittarius placements. We're asking Spirit, what is it that Sagittarius needs to focus on currently? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is it that they need to focus on currently? My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine, and I read intuitively. Sagittarius here. We have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. This is getting over some type of pain to do with a lost love. I'm hearing some type of pain to do with a lost love. This grief is heavily sacral chakra energy, which is where your reproductive organs lie. Your inner child, your creativity. The element is water, and it is also where your wounds from the parents lie. What is this? Clarify this planetary wise. Grief for Sagittarius in terms of what they need to focus on. I'm hearing strongly like you need to focus on letting go. Focus on letting go. It's over. It's done. For some, I'm hearing burnt to a crisp. There's a little red I see in this here. This card. I'm going to show you in a second. Yeah, there's a little bit of red that I see here, right? Outlining the different petals. We have 6th house craft, ruled by Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart, or maybe a Virgo was involved in this grief, this lost love. Oh shit, I guess there's a Virgo twice, so this love being lost, when we got into this, is to do with a Virgo child. Woo. Ugh. All right, so I'm hearing stay the course, tell it how it is. So Virgo, 6th house craft. 6th house ruled by Mercury. Tarot card is 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. There's been a leveling up. This Virgo, this lost love, this grief, there has been a leveling up. And when I say love, I'm talking about intimate love, clearly, right? I didn't get no other ones. There's been a leveling up to do with Virgo, or to do with you if you have Virgo in your placement. But I mean, if you're here and you understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, I feel like you are letting go, or you need to, right? That's the focus right now, because maybe feelings of you can't have this anymore. But when you pull this card, there's really giving like a what's next intuitively when you pull this card. In terms of your well-being, work details, health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contribution, organization, purification, skills, apprenticeship, method. I feel like it's giving like a new elixir on life. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of this is focused on the body for you, Sagittarius, right? I mean, but Virgo is about healing anyway. What is the I can't remember the body part for Virgo. Hold on. Is it the heart? No, that's a Leo. What is this? Yeah, the abdomen, the intestines, the entire digestive system, the pancreas and gallbladder. Like, 6 with this balance. Part of this grief is to do with some type of self-esteem, though. Self-esteem is to do with the lower chakras. I mean, we're here with one of them, right? So we got solar plexus, sacral here, and the root. But I'm getting strongly self-esteem, right? But either way, there's some transmutation involved with this Virgo here, Sag. What you need to focus on, letting go of this Virgo, right? This is to do with the Virgo heavily, or you have heavy Virgo placements, or they have heavy Virgo placements, or significant Virgo placements like Venus in Virgo, right? This is some type of intimate love, right? This person has leveled up. You are leveling up, but it's a slow process in terms of the rate that they're at. If you compare the two, if you using this Virgo and how they leveled up outside of this love relationship that y'all had, Sagittarius, you that shouldn't be your barometer, because they all already on level like 115, right? And you on level 8. All right, so we have Virgo, the alchemist, methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary, curatorial, critical, nervous, perfectionist. But this redefined, it says refined, but I say redefined. Like this grief you're realizing now and you're appreciating. Like, I feel like there's coming to an understanding where you may have participated in the cause or the demise of this relationship by attacking their ego or self-esteem. I feel like in there was it backfired. So now you in this like grief because this love relationship has not come back around to you in terms of the Virgo person or the person with Virgo placements. They have not come back around to you, right? You thought you had this person figured out, but you did not. Like, very complex, right? And I'm hearing like altruistic here with this Virgo that you thought, you know, they're very selfless, concerned for the well-being of others, you know, unselfish. You took advantage of that. Like, that's rooted in love for this Virgo or this person with Virgo placement, Sagittarius, but irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, transforms. You weren't prepared for that. You thought you had them figured it out due to your perception of them having low self-esteem or being able to bring them down to your level or fuck with their self-esteem. But I feel like, Sagittarius, there was some imbalance in your solar plexus where that rules the self-esteem. Excuse me. You didn't see this clearly. This Virgo placements, this Virgo, the relationship, you didn't see it clearly. You didn't see it clearly because you weren't able to see you clearly. But now you're in grief about it, and you're just in appreciative state, or trying to get to appreciative state. I'm just glad I was able to, you know, be a part of them for a moment, or we be a part of each other's life. It's a blessing. Like, you're trying to get on the good foot and align yourself. Now, with this methodical, something stood out to me, right? I feel like at times, Sagittarius, you accused this Virgo or Virgo placements, Sag placements, you accuse this Virgo of strategically doing things or asking a question or asking questions in a way that would lead to arguments, chaos, things of that nature. Now, maybe they asked the question in a way that would lead to the truth and you felt set up. But my thing is, if you felt set up, then your intention was to deceive. And since they had a sense of that or inner knowing of that, because we got the witchy vibes here. Like, I feel like this person was highly discerning. Even if they didn't fully know who they were at the time, their intuition was on point. They knew people. They could read people in energy. You know, they could be the eldest or elder or a leader, or, you know what I mean? They're used to steering the ship for others, right? You felt like they were trying to set you up, you know, but it was just like you were trying to lie. So you mad. Like that didn't go right. But I feel like you're reflecting on all of this, as you should. And you realizing like you couldn't figure them out anyway. You know what I'm saying? You thought you had them figured out in that aspect, but there are so many components. Like I said, this was like an attack on this person's solar plexus. Now, this could go back and forth. This could be a Virgo to a Sagittarius, right? Or the Sagittarius placements could have Virgo placements, or the Virgo could have Sagittarius placements. But it is, in fact, relating to Sagittarius and Virgo. Sun signs, I'm hearing heavily, in a love relationships, right? So, you thought you understood them, and maybe you did at that level where they met you at, where y'all encountered each other. But the insightful, the efficient, the discerning, the ritualistic, the aligned, the refined, the accurate, you know, the perfectionist, the solitary, all these things here are going to let you know if this person is out of balance or something ain't serving them, they're going to get in balance. They're going to use all their resources, which is nature, earth sign, to get back aligned. And this methodical, you said that they were trying to set you up, they'd use those methods to get them back in alignment, right? You really didn't understand, and you're understanding that now more so. But I feel like some of y'all are in the focus of putting respect on it. Respect on their name, respect on the process, respect that you were out of your league, or you were out of your league in terms of understanding emotions is what I'm talking about here when I say out of your league. But also just out of your league in terms of having an actual loving foundation with them. That might have been not what you wanted anyway. So you know what I mean? It is what it is, because we have grief here. You lost this. It's very evident. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. It took you a long time to get here, this appreciating, right? We got some more orange here, right? I feel like the bond and the connection was due to childhood trauma, so karmic soul lessons, karmic partner soul ties with this orange here, right? Similar backgrounds of abuse, abandonment, lack of parenting, and neglect. But you didn't fully know what you was doing. You talked a good game, and as far as they were concerned, maybe you knew what you was talking about. But then when they got in their bag of their own alchemization, their own rituals and methods and alignment and healthy and study and perfectionism and accuracy, it was just like, you're not really about this life you've learned, right? But you like I say, you're on level 8. They on the level 115. But I'm just hearing you've tried and tried and tried and you failed. And you died in terms of ego death. Because some of y'all are here intentionally grieving and appreciating with this energy, Sagittarius placements, you know, Virgo placements, take it how it resonates, right? But some of y'all were forced into this. You attacked their solar plexus, their ego, their identity, their self-esteem, their willpower, and yours got attacked back, and it forced you to get right. Because I'm hearing can't get right. It forced you to get right. Clarifying this, Virgo, we have the second house here. Assets. Second house is ruled by, let me remember, Taurus. We're in the Taurus full moon. This is, yeah, so we got Virgo. Sag reading, Sag is in Mars right now. Taurus full moon. Assets ruled by Venus. Yeah. Some shit about to shake, some shit about to shift. Material world, possessions, finance, talent, value, solidity, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit score, security, aesthetics. It's giving earth energy, and we got it here twice with Taurus and Virgo, right? But with this Taurus full moon and this Scorpio new moon energy we're in, there is a transformation, right? There's transformation, and then there's also house energy here, the self energy, because Scorpio is the season and it's ruled by Pluto transformation, and first house Aries ruled by Mars. There'll be some Mars and Aries involved here. So it's like the self, there's a transmuting and transformation. Like you can't, you've learned hard, like you shouldn't have did this, you couldn't have did it, you know what I mean? And the fact that you did do it, like it's coming back on you, right? 6 and 8 is an 8. We're getting karmic abundance, but this abundance is abundance of healing and grieving. But I feel like it's needed. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Take it how it resonates. What's the past here? Past, grief. Clarify these cards. Give me 3 cards. Past, grief. Clarification of 6, Virgo, and second. Yeah, so this is real deep, but it's just giving you reap what you sow. Some of y'all are having a hard time on it, especially with you fighting it. And we have Mercury coming up in retrograde. So Sag, you're right now in Mars, and then you're about to be retrograde in Mercury. And I think it's Mercury in Scorpio too, or it's just Mercury in Sag. But past, like I said, it was to do with some type of partnership, some type of union, unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection, right? But there was deceit involved here. Ooh. There was some deceit involved here. Inner feeling, self-care, self-love, codependency, insecurity, right? Like I said, your solar plexus was in balance and you attacked there. So with this insecurity here, that was your motivation. You saw what it was. You thought you had a prize. You didn't know what to do with it. Instead of just being in space with a prize and leveling up, you was like, well, I'm gonna break them down so they don't really know their worth. So, you know, they need me and all this other stuff. Child will. Yeah. This Lovers in reverse. Self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachment, obedience, conflict, bad choices, indecisions, fear of commitment. That's what it was for you, Sagittarius, a fear of commitment, right? You saw what this could have been. Upright. Love, harmony, union, partnerships, divine partnerships. This could have been twin flames, could have been soulmate. The strength together, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, balance, home, responsibility, abundance. 6, right? You didn't want that though. You didn't know how to handle that though. Now you're seeing what it is and you're appreciating it. But I mean, hey, woo, woo, woo. This what it was. Secrets, harms, hidden, agenda, disconnected from intuition, withdrawal, silence, selfish, shallowness, ignorance, misunderstanding, right? But I also feel like you were surrounded by some clowns. You were also at the circus. You could have been head clown, Sag or Virgo. Take it how it resonates. And I know I probably like lose followers for this because Sagittarius, y'all don't like hearing the truth. Like y'all don't like it, you know. And it ain't just y'all. Like a lot of people don't like being held accountable. You know what I'm saying? But for those that resonates with this, you're one of the Sagittarius or Virgos that don't like to be held accountable. And I'm talking about the Sagittarius and Virgos in this grief energy, not the Virgo or Sag that you were dealing with. Y'all don't like to be held accountable. And I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. You did all this and got here. You had options with this partnership. Opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusion, searching for purpose, daydreaming. I feel like y'all may have been doing that together. You may have been in alignment, but then it was just like, nah, you surrounded by the circus. You're not listening to your intuition. You got secrets, you got hidden agenda, you know. And I feel like you were listening to your intuition in some senses, but not when it came to this person, because at the beginning of the relationship, the encounter, the getting to know, how it started, right? You were very upfront and honest about your past, where you came from, and things of that nature, your upbringing, your mom, your parents. But then you switched it. You did some magician shit, and you was just like, nah. I was fed, I was taken care of, but previously, when we were being real, you said that your parents didn't do what they had to do due to some type of habits or codependency. So this Seven of Cups here is because, like, okay, when it was in the upright, you had a lot of things in front of you, right? But the illusions is what threw you off. The searching for purpose, surrounded by the circus and the daydreaming, all of that. But it's just like now you're in alignment, right? But also you're still trying to figure this out. But the thing is, like I said, it's levels, and it's no disrespect. You get what I'm saying? It's no disrespect. You know, it's levels to a lot of things. You know, the way you came in with this person, you were ahead of them when it came to manipulation, imbalance, misalignment, suffering, hiding, lying, you know, secrets. You were at a level, you was in 115, level 115 when it came to bullshit, love bombing, hidden agendas. They was probably at a level 3. But when it comes to this healing, this leveling up, this evolving, this learning, this efficiency, this healing, this health, this Virgo energy, this grounded energy, these works, these details, this service. They ahead of the game, right? Anything else here? Justice is coming in. Like I said, some of y'all choosing, you could have been seeing 11-11, Sag or Virgo, or will be seeing it. Justice is coming in. Like some of y'all dealing with it now. You know, things are being leveled out. The playing field, the fairness, the truth, the clarity, the equality, the balance, the cause, effect, the law. Like I said, the clarity, the balance, the equality. Some of y'all were being pushed into this grief because your solar plexus has been attacked, like you attacked their solar plexus, their self-esteem, their ego, their confidence, their identity. Yours was put through the shredder too. So you may have been 10 of swords them, but it's just giving a samurai knife on yours. And now you're in reflection. And you over here too. You pause and surrender, you letting go, new perspective, enlightenment, viewing things. You healing, right? Nothing wrong with that. But it took a long time. Creativity, romantic charm. Some of y'all hoping that eventually you can come back around to this. I don't think it's fated, you know, but I don't know everybody's birth chart. You know, multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, balance, and decision. Some of y'all want to come forward, right? But it's topsy-turvy and you scared. You could have been seeing 222. But come forward for what? What's your motivation? What is your purpose of coming forward? What is your purpose? Do you know? Why do you want to come forward to this loss? Like, go on. Or maybe not, child. I can't tell you what to do. Anything else? Close this out. Leadership, respect, stability, structure, rules, power, authority, father figure, protection, control. Some of y'all want to come in and just be like, you know, I'm proud of you, woo, 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 and all this other stuff. And This at the bottom of the deck. Diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship. Like you want to be a student. I don't really know, right? Because let me stop saying that, okay? Because y'all like, you doing this reading, you knew everything else. Why you don't know that? Okay. All right, so Emperor, what is this? Closing this out. You want to be a part of this Virgo's life. They want to be a part of yours, taking how it resonates, right? So they can learn, so they can level up. Not necessarily be like you, but tap into the leader that they are. Like I said, they want to be a student, Sag or Virgo. However this is resonating with you, Sagittarius, or you want to be a student, right? But how you going to go about this will determine. We don't even know if the doors are open. And no, I'm not going to check and see. If this is resonating with you and you would like to request a personal reading, all the information will be listed. I said ballistic. Will be listed below. All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.